27. Al-Basir, the all-seeing, the seer of all. Al-Basir is one of the 99 names of Allah, Arabic, Allah, which are often referred to as the Asmaul Husna, beautiful names. Al-Basir is an Arabic name that is translated as the all-seeing or the seer of all. It signifies that Allah has perfect vision and awareness of everything. This name reflects one of Allah's attributes, emphasizing His ability to see and know all things, even those that are hidden or unseen. It reminds believers of Allah's all-encompassing knowledge and watchfulness over the universe. Allah sees all things by His eternal seeing without a pupil or any other instrument. Allah is Al-Basir, in Arabic, Al-Basiru, He sees everything, even if it's insignificant, like a black ant on a black stone when it's pitch black at night. There is nothing hidden from His sight. He has knowledge of all things, both in heaven and on earth. He does not miss any detail. His sight encompasses all, not just the superficial. He sees what's truly within. From the root Basad Ra, which has the following classical Arabic connotations: to see, behold, to notice, to understand, to know, to perceive, to have insight, to be acutely aware. Al-Basir is the complementary name to his Sami, which means the all-hearing. These names are often used in tandem to emphasize how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has complete awareness and is knowledgeable of everything, the idea that nothing escapes Him. This name makes an appearance a total of 42 times throughout the Quran. Allah said, "Fear not. Indeed, I am with you both. I hear and I see." Quran 20:46. This verse was said to Prophet Musa, as, when he was commanded to confront the tyrannical Pharaoh. Imagine being in Prophet Musa, as, shoes. You know Pharaoh's violent history of torturing and enslaving anyone who defied him. Now, imagine Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling you He is by your side. That He is hearing and seeing does not ease Musa, as, task at hand, but it does highlight another meaning to the name Al-Basir, which often gets overlooked. It's a reminder that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not just watching you, but He is watching over you. It's a name that, once understood, should instill peace, comfort, and protection. And rely upon the exalted in might, the merciful, who sees you when you arise and your movement among those who prostrate. Indeed, He is the hearing, the knowing. Quran 26-217-220. Indeed, Allah commands you to render trust to whom they are due, and when you judge between people to judge with justice. Excellent is that which Allah instructs you. Indeed, Allah is ever hearing and seeing. Quran 4:58. From the famous hadith of Jibreel, "Tell me about excellence," the Prophet said, "Excellence is to worship Allah as if you see Him, for if you do not see Him, He surely sees you." Say, shall I inform you of something better than that? For those who fear Allah will be gardens in the presence of their Lord, beneath which rivers flow, wherein they abide eternally, and purified spouses and approval from Allah. And Allah is seeing of His servants. Quran 3:15. We must remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the all-hearer and the all-seer. If we kept this at the forefront of our minds, it would save us from a lot of trouble. Knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching, we would avoid doing or saying something we would later regret. It serves as a preventive mechanism through which we can filter our choices, raising awareness of our speech and actions. Furthermore, the believer who knows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is al-Basir finds comfort. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala notices every detail, public or in private. Sometimes we may not get credited for our work, or our kindness and generosity may get taken advantage of or go unappreciated. But the believer can find solace in understanding that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees and knows all. Nothing goes without His noticing, and on the Day of Judgment, all accounts will be measured accurately. If instead of seeking validation through we realize that any good would be rewarded in a multiple by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His approval is all that matters, we should be overjoyed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, "And what is the reward of goodness, but goodness?" Quran 55:60. Continue to do good because it will come back around. Do things for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sake, and you will never be disappointed. And say, do as you will, for Allah will see your deeds, and so will His messenger and the believers. And you will be returned to the knower of the unseen and the witnessed, and He will inform you of what you used to do. Quran 9-105. Allah's perfect vision and awareness ensure that nothing is hidden from Him, and He comprehends every aspect of existence. This attribute signifies that Allah is fully aware of the inner and outer aspects of all things and all actions. It emphasizes His knowledge and understanding of the seen and unseen realms and His ability to oversee and guide His creation with divine wisdom.